Hey guys, and welcome back to this Chelsea FIFA 19 career mode, where I hope we can continue the kind of Premier League form that we've been showing in recent games. The performance against Wolves was probably one of the best we've put in over the course of this series. You can see along with that, he's out injured at the moment, but Eden Hazard was voted the November Player of the Month award. Well deserved in my opinion. And of course we are now into the middle of December, which means a January transfer window will be opening soon. So if you've got any suggestions or where you think we need to improve drastically or any transfer signings, of course, let me know down in the comments below. Speaking of comments, I have been reading through them, and there'll be a bit of a channel update coming soon, because essentially what I want to do is turn this into more than just a FIFA channel. A lot of you suggested Black Ops 4, Battlefield, Overwatch, all those other games. Football Manager, of course, is coming out soon, and in the run-up to Christmas, all these new games get released. But because I'm just doing FIFA, I never actually get the chance to play them and share that great content with you guys. So hopefully there'll be more developments on the channel soon. Hopefully more little series, like we can do a Road to Flawless on COD. I'm just rambling at the moment, but you'll get the picture. There'll be a channel update coming soon. But for now, my mind and focus is on this next game against Newcastle. You get quite a hefty little budget as well, don't you, for qualifying through to the knockout stage of the Champions League. Just before we jump into that Newcastle game, 27.8 million. This is where the money is. Why weren't we in this competition last year? Oh yeah, because Chelsea buggered it up. To be fair, credit to Newcastle. You don't always know how they're going to be in the Premier League. Back in the 90s, when I was a kid, they were one of the top performing teams, and the teams that challenge Manchester United on a regular basis. In real life at the moment, they're not having the best of time at things, but on here, they're in the top 5 scoring teams in the league this season. So this will not be an easy game. So this is our starting 11, much stronger than the one we put out in the Champions League. We've got Aspi, Maguire, Christensen, Alonso, Kovacic and Kante in midfield, Mbappe, Wilfried Zaha. Jury's out on him at the moment. He can't really get in this season. He's only playing because Hazard's out injured. And I could have selected Ross Barkley over him. Morata keeps his place up top after his fine form recently. Let's have a look who's in that Newcastle lineup and who is scoring all of those goals. It's a decent centre-back pairing, to be fair, with Shah and Lascelles. You've got Richie, Key, Colback and Atsu, with Muto playing behind Dwight Gale. Who's scoring the goals? To be fair, that could come back to haunt me, saying that. You watch Muto and Dwight Gale both bag a hat-trick today and we'll lose about 8-0. That'd be horrific. We're looking to keep that Sarri ball style of football going. We've got it nailed in recent weeks. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Morata. Gets the shot away, but it deflects wide. Corner, driven in. It's a start, isn't it? That's a start, and it's Mbappe who's leapt the highest at the near post. Scoring early goals has not been a problem for us this season, and Mbappe continues that run. Neither has scoring from corners, to be fair. Didn't really have to work for it. He just made the run ahead of Richie, who was caught on his toes, and the header is decent. It's going to be a really weird thing to say, but I don't like scoring early, or so early in games. I like having to work for the lead. That's when I think we play our best football. When I score this early, you tend to get a bit complacent, lose our concentration, start going forward and just trying to get everybody on the act. But Newcastle are coming forward looking for an immediate level. That's a good ball in from Richie. And decent clearance from Aspi. But now, straight at the other end, maybe it's a tactics. Maybe we've finally found a tactic that works for us. Here is Wilfried Zaha taking the ball forward. He's not got a great deal of options here. He's going to cut back. Kante. Kovacic. Looks from Mbappe. Back to Kovacic. Looks through Zaha. Morata on the turn, blocked, and the second effort he kind of stabbed at it, cleared away. That is phenomenal, Kepa. Unbelievable. Literally held my breath for that. Aspi cuts inside. Zaha makes a run. Bird spin is beautiful. Oh, Wilfried Zaha. Jury's out on him, or is it? Oh, yep, it definitely is. It definitely is. Come on, man. Confidence is low. I'm sure of it. Did everything right until the finish. Where was that going? We were playing some scintillating stuff, though. Honestly, last 3, 4, 5 games, scoring goals has not been an issue. Defending has been the bigger issue, although Wolves and Watford struggled against us. Here's Alonso, back in at left-back. The only thing I don't like about him is his lack of pace. Technically, he's great, but he's not very strong either. Here's Richie on the right-hand side. Stands the ball up. Dave needs to be there again. I still call him Dave. That's Azpilicueta, of course. Muto. Stabs the ball forward. I think the offside flag's going to go up, is it? No. Goal kick, though. What was that cross all about? What are we showing here? Manchester United v Chelsea coming soon. Woo! Oh, nice touch inside. Oh, lovely turn from Zaha. Footwork's been great today, Wilfried Zaha. Unlike that piece of footwork from Alvaro Morata. Come on, lad. Scored, didn't he, at the weekend? Could have had a hat-trick, mind you. A couple of good saves from Joe Hart. I like his movement. I like everything about Morata. Just his finish is not always there, and he has been woeful in some games this season, I'm not going to lie. Zaha again. Tees it up. Mbappe could get his second of the game. It's a decent save from Darlow. No one really following that in either. Half hour gone, though. We're in total control, apart from a few balls to the back stick from Newcastle. There's one there of our own. Leon Bailey. It's cleared away and dealt with easily. Former Chelsea man, Christian Atsu as well, going down the left. See you later, mate. You can't go over them lines. What is this football from Newcastle? I mean, sometimes teams do this to us and I can't get near them. Harry Maguire chasing back. Just comes in. Azpi's there. Azpi has headed 3 or 4 balls into the back stick away today. And now Zaha's in. This time he could finish. I think I put too much on the pass. No, keeper stays on his line. Wilfried Zaha, little finesse. That's better. That's a much better finish. But where on earth was the goalkeeper? I was literally running towards it like the keeper's going to come out and clatter me in a minute. When I got to the ball, he was still on his line. From that Newcastle defender chasing back, you always think, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Oh, I better run because the keeper's just stood still. Decent finish from Wilfried Zaha as well. Nice of him to use his pace and then show a bit more composure this time in front of goal just to steer it into the bottom corner. But do we sell him? Do we keep him? Wrong way round. Do we sell him or do we keep him? Uh-oh. Atsu pokes the ball inside. Nice defending. Here's Kovacic. Drills one towards Zaha. The man of the match performance so far today, I think, Wilfried Zaha. Here's N'Golo Kante. Waits for a runner. There is a runner. It's Bailey. He's not going to get through on the end of that, though. It's a bit optimistic. Oh, Kovacic, that is so good. Kante. Got nowhere to go. Bailey. First time touch to Alonso. Woo! Flashes wide. Half-time whistle goes. It's tempting to hit that on his left foot. Anything could happen with Alonso. And what is Dave doing? Just standing there like... Hopefully I sound less like I've got a cold right now. The video yesterday I recorded at like silly o'clock in the morning because I didn't have time to do it on Sunday night. So I had to set my alarm super early before work to actually try and get that video done and recorded. And I was literally like, oh, I can't even see. So I'm really surprised we played so well. But this is better. I'm doing it. It's late at night, but I'm recording it now. And I much prefer that to the morning. Leon Bailey nearly scored a contender for goal of the season. But yeah, hopefully I sound less congested. Atsu plays the ball out to the left. Chance for Newcastle. Put the ball in. And N'Golo Kante is not the man you want in your aerial battles, but he was the man who found himself at the back stick and in the flight of the ball. So he had to head the ball away and deal with it, and he did it like a boss. Here's Zaha. Great ball over the top. Mbappe forced a little wide by the pass, but Mbappe will deal with it anyway. Cuts the ball back. Bailey dives in there. Appeals for a penalty. Nothing given. I think he was trying for the diving header, to be honest, but didn't get on the end of it. Instead, we might score here. Oh, who was that? Zaha again. Hit and miss for him today. Not going to lie, I feel like the points are in the bag. So Zaha and Mbappe are going to be replaced. Ross Barkley and Alvaro Vidillo, who's been decent and promising in the games that he's played this year, is going to get some Premier League game time. Now Alvaro's linking up. Barkley. Here is Vidillo. Has he got an end product here? Oh my word, he hit that with some venom. Couldn't really pick anyone out, obviously. Why is Bailey like stuck in quicksand? I don't know, but he's found Kovacic. Wow. He hit that with some venom, didn't he? Bailey was like running on water there. Just trying to get under the ball. Decent techers from Kovacic, but just went over the bar. Newcastle haven't really had a sniff. Kepa again. I know these are teams that you would expect us to beat, Watford, Wolves and Newcastle, but Kepa's hardly had anything to do with Alvaro Vidillo. Could get in on the act here. That is genius. I was bigging him up before he come on, saying he'd looked pretty effective in the recent appearances that he had. How composed was that finish? When you've got his kind of pace and dribbling ability, anything is possible. The two Alvaros there, what a photo that is. Celebrating together along with those fans. They're going mental. But Alvaro Vidillo, touch inside. Second touch was a bit heavy, which meant I had to dink it, but we executed it perfectly. Sarri ball is back, and in another game it shows no sign of stopping here. Getting used to the tactics, I think. Getting used to the personnel, the players, slowly figuring out what our best team is. It's all going pretty well for us here. Kante, Alvaro Morata, and then it all goes wrong. Uh-oh. This is it. This is what I worried about. Alonso chasing down Richie. Oh, what a tackle. Alonso. Honestly, I'm the first to moan when he doesn't defend properly, saying he's just an attacking left back. But sometimes, credit where credit's due. But I think Bailey's timed that run wrong and run about 25 million miles offside. Here's Ross Barkley, just holds the ball, waits for Alvaro Video to make a run. Wasn't the best through ball, but Video will get there. What's he going to do here? Skins one. Skins another. I want to go all the way here. Alvaro Video might be able to do that. Big winner. Love it. Been clattered in the process, but we keep possession. Kante to Barkley. To Alonso. Alonso cuts back. Look at the space for Kovacic. Touch. Goal of the season. Ooh, that was close. Look at this angle. Bosh. The movement on it very nearly took a deflection as well. Oh, it's a whisker away. Go on, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. There we go. Standing ovation from everybody inside Stamford Bridge, apart from the ones in that away end. Another superb Premier League display from these boys here. And look what it means to them. They know each victory, each time we get 3 points, is another step closer to successfully defending our title. Before I go any further in this career mode and read my emails, you can see the draw for the Champions League has taken place. The knockout stage, which I think resumes in February. You can see, it's the Europa League. I want to see the Champions League. Chelsea. Oh, wow. Cheers, then. Thank you. The worst possible opponent. Barcelona. That's what you get for winning the group, lads. I wish I came second. Who did Leverkusen get? Juventus. Doesn't really matter. Seems like we were doomed from the start. A couple of emails, as you can see here. Hazard saying he's okay to play. Of course you are. It's Manchester United. You're going to want to play. He's back, but not fully fit. But more worryingly, Hazard and Azpilicueta are running out of contracts soon. So I need to go straight to the squad hub and get Hazard and Azpi to sign new deals. Starting with Azpi, not delegating. I want to do this myself because if I delegate it and they reject it, in 2 weeks' time they can start negotiating with players from other clubs. He wants an important first-year deal, doesn't want a release clause. 4 more years. He's 34, so he's basically saying he wants to finish his career at Chelsea. He wants pretty big signing bonuses, but is happy to take a wage cut. Now I'm going to counter that by upping his wage to what he's on now, so offering him a lot more money, so no increase, but dropping that budget down to $500,000 and one appearance thing, man. Maybe that. Obviously, I know if you can take them out, you can take the bonuses out, offer them more money, they'll accept it. But he wants those bonuses. You know what? It doesn't matter. We've got the money. Don't be stingy. Dave, captain, Azpi, welcome for 4 more years. Boom. Now then, for the big man, or not so big man, big player, Eden Hazard. Discuss his role at the club. What does he want to be, I wonder? How about a crucial first-team player already on 300 grand a week? If we can get him signed up now, going into those Champions League games with Hazard on a fresh deal, he might find some newfound motivation. He's already been great in this season, but he wants a 3-year deal, doesn't want a release clause. I don't want a release clause. What does he want? I'll tell you what he wants. He wants 325 grand a week with a 100k bonus. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. Cheeky pay rise. Massive wage cut, but he wants the bonuses. Look at those bonuses. They are a joke. They are a joke. I want to remove the bonuses. What if we offer him 350 and put that down to a mil? A milli, as Willie Wayne would say. Little Wayne even. Willie Wayne. Go on, go on, go on. It's not quite what we wanted for. He loves the club. Woo! And we'll accept 350k a week and just a smaller bonus. Love that, Eden. Just to remind ourselves of the league table going into this game, we're already 6 points clear ahead of Manchester United, who sit in second place. Just getting rid of those emails. Hazard desperate to play after signing a new deal, but he's not fully fit yet. But that's what the league table looks like. So a win here would be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge in terms of our Premier League status at the top of the table. Not only are we heading to the Theatre of Dreams, always a tough game at Old Trafford, but they've got a star-studded lineup, including this man, Luka Modric, who actually wears his captain's armband, interestingly, for the warm-up before the game, as does Azpilicueta. Really is a star-studded lineup as well. De Gea, Sidibe, PK, Bailly, Gulam, Modric, Matic, Pogba, Lingard, Lukaku and Alexis Sanchez, with the likes of Ben Yedder, Martial on the bench. Absolutely insane. We were very careful and selective about picking our lineup today. Rudiger and Christensen is the centre-back pairing that I've gone for. Pace, height, power. Jorginho and Kante in midfield as well, just to be extra strong. Mbappe, Zaha and Hudson-Odoi, putting the faith in him behind Alvaro Morata, who could easily have been replaced by Icardi. Zaha. I get the feeling this game won't be as easy as the recent ones, but let's see if we can keep our run of scoring early goals going. Here's Mbappe. Don't know where I'm going with this. Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi. That was not the best effort in. I think I'd have been better off hitting it with Mbappe on his left foot when he cut inside. Kante. Look at that. Out-muscling Matic. Oh, that's a lovely touch. Morata. Touch and hit. Countryman David De Gea makes the save. Flying across the goal and holds the ball as well. Good goalkeeping from what many people consider to be the best goalkeeper in the world. Well, certainly in the Prem. Not sure about the world. Here is Hudson-Odoi gets free. We're starting on the front foot here. Hudson-Odoi stands it up to the back stick. Mbappe coming in. Ball full to Zaha. But he couldn't control it. Asp. We've got Man United pinned back in the early minutes, so don't read into it yet. It doesn't count for anything if we don't score. Hudson-Odoi, though, forces De Gea into action again. We're inside the opening 15 minutes here. We've had a host of chances. That one probably the best one we've had. Clearest sight of goal anyway. Tight angle. Probably going wide. Rudiger beats Lukaku to the ball. Mbappe chips it up. Not his best bit of skill, but ball finds Morata into Kante. Got to be careful. I don't want to give the ball away cheaply. Here's Hudson-Odoi. He's found space. Turns and runs. Kante into the box here. Nice little dummy to cut inside. And he lays it back. And it's an important foot in from Paul Pogba. Like we said, no Hazard in the lineup today, but he has got a space on the bench. This corner comes in. Hopefully we won't need him. Hopefully we can, rest him and nurture him back to full fitness. Jorginho with a chance to hit it. I don't want to waste possession and shoot from distance. Instead we find Wilfie. Go on, Zaha. Mbappe lays it off. Kante will hit it from distance. It's blocked. Falls to Morata and his left foot shot. Not his strongest foot. Drags wide. United coming forward. First real time they've put any sort of possession together. Lukaku's got the wrong side of Kante. He turns, but Rudiger gets back and has to concede the corner. Half an hour into this game, it's taken, well, half an hour it's taken for United to have their first real attack. Kepa comes with the corner. He's a bit late with the punch. It goes out to former Chelsea man Matic. Ball is played inside, but Mbappe is there clearing up. And we're going to get away without conceding here. Oh, Hudson-Odoi has done brilliantly there. And great footwork as well. If we can move this right, Mbappe could be in. Drills it low across. Anyone there? No. It's put behind by Bailly. Asp into Jorginho. Kante. Morata. Kante continues his run. Morata looks to go into the box alone. Oh, why are United taking these risks? Why are you... Not the woodwork. Not the woodwork. Not again. Please. I'm going to get triggered. Imagine if they score from this. Here's Lingard. Well done, Marcus. Good defensive work. Half-time, fast approaching. Jay Ling's coming forward. Shouldn't call him that. Is the opposition. Jesse Lingard storming forward. Christensen trying to block the cross. He hasn't done so. It's headed away, though. Looked for all the world that Lukaku was going to nod that into the net. Still 0-0 at the break. Jorginho wins that header. Zaha finds Hudson-Odoi. Morata. Morata could be in. They've stepped up, United. Come on! Alvaro, mate. What are those Chelsea fans doing in the home end? They don't sit there at Old Trafford. They're up there, look. You can see them in the background. Got a little group of Chelsea fans in the home end here. Alvaro Morata took it in his stride, opened it up, and just bent it into that far corner. And the Spaniard grabs his 5th Premier League goal of this season. Not a great tally, but he didn't start every game. I said before kickoff as well, very, very close to swapping him, his place in the starting 11, with Mauro Icardi, who's a decent striker. Let's not forget that. He's like 88 rated on this game as well at this stage. So, could easily have lost his place. United getting sloppy now in possession. Here is Morata. Looks to pick out Mbappe, who's certainly got the pace to sprint if he fancies it. Cutting inside, then back outside. Oh, it's found Jorginho. He's going to lay this off. Kante touch. Don't waste it. Zaha. Oh, tried to bend it in. Might have to make a change. Maybe put extra numbers in there or just bring in Kovacic for fresh legs. United playing the ball around nicely. It's Lukaku that ends up crossing the ball in towards Pogba. But Kepa got there. Good goalkeeping. Oh, lovely touch from Sanchez, but he's given the ball away. Zaha lays it off. Alvaro again. Straight at David De Gea, and he nearly didn't pick the ball up. Remember against Man U earlier on in this series, we saw Kepa pat the ball down and then dive away from it so that Lukaku could tap it in. I thought De Gea was going to do the same thing there. United working it forward, but Kante breaks up the attack. That's just what he does. That's why he wins World Cups and stuff. Here is Wilfried Zaha. Stepo's got Mbappe up with him. Oh, I tried to pick him out. Should have been more selfish. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, lovely footwork. Lukaku's run offside, so he can't play the ball. He's got himself back onside now. Players in the middle for United. Lukaku puts the ball in. Kante's back there, though. All over the pitch today he's been. And Zaha wins that, and Mbappe wins that. All the 50-50s are going in our favour. But Gerard Piqué finds Matic into Modric. What is that? What is that? Seriously. A waste. And I'm grateful. I love that, Alvaro. This is incredible. Touch, strike. Oh, I'll tell you what, staying in play though. Hudson-Odoi pokes it back. Alonso, first time with Mbappe. Oh, tried to just nod it over De Gea into that far corner. Didn't work, and he's pulled a little sulky face. He's trying to loop it towards that far post. He's got the execution wrong. Into the last minute of the game now. Don't concede, lads. Don't concede. Players are bombing forward. Storming forward in numbers. Pogba looks to pick out Herrera. Rudiger has been caught the wrong side. Cross comes into the back stick. Lukaku is there, but who was that? Who was that? I think it was Alonso. Chucking his body on the line there. Putting his head in where it could get hurt. And he's prevented what was a certain equaliser as the final whistle goes here at Old Trafford. Mourinho being very respectful, shaking our hands here, but we have escaped with all 3 points. Thanks to a goal from that man. 5 attempts he had, just the one went in, but it makes a difference. His movement was good, he looked sharp. Maybe he's back to his best. It's the sort of form he showed when he first signed for Chelsea. Confirmation of the score then, United 0, Chelsea 1. So there we go, looking very, very good indeed. Not at the halfway point yet, and we've already opened up, even though 12 wins, 3 draws and 2 defeats is not amazing from the opening 17 games. The teams around us, again, are underperforming. Your Cities, your Liverpools, your Spurses, your Arsenals, even your Uniteds to a degree. 9 draws for United. It's the teams around us, poor results, that are letting us get away. Not us being exceptional, not us winning loads of games, not us, you know, picking up a load of points. Because our tally is low, to be honest. Could be a lot better. Just the 1 win for Brighton still. Leicester and Bournemouth, the other 2 teams in the relegation zone. But we're up to Boxing Day now, the next fixture against Aston Villa, so transfer window about to open. Get your comments in down below. Let me know whether you think we should keep Wilfried Zaha, whether we should sell Wilfried Zaha. He's been decent in today's episode, but when Hazard comes back, when Barkley finds form, is he going to be in or out of the side? Do let me know your thoughts. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so as well, and I'll see you in the next one.